this season so far. Bayern Munich lost the German Super Cup to Leipzig, crashed out of the German Cup to a team in Germany's third division, are getting spanked by Sigma Alonso in the Bundesliga and might lose the German league for the first time since 2012, and just lost 1-0 in the Champions League to a superstitious Italian don who moonlights as a football coach. In the first leg of the round of 16 tie away at Lazio, Bayern had 17 total shots and 0 shots on target. With 61% possession, Bayern tried to play neat and clean football around the Lazio box, but failed to threaten the low block set up by Don Sarri. In response, the nicotine addict Maurizio attacked Bayern Munich with long ball counterattacks. On one such attack, Immobile did his best Messi impression, Upamecano got sent off, Lazio won a penalty and won the match 1-0. A perfect game plan. Did you expect anything less from the icon who conquered Arsenal in Baku with a Chelsea squad that hated the Don? Nevertheless, this is Bayern Munich we're talking about. Sure, losing to Maurizio Sarri is understandable, but how do we make sense of Bayern's shortcomings for the rest of the season? What has gone wrong with Bayern Munich? The answer to Bayern's failure is explained in the book 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book is filled with immense wisdom on how to run a sports franchise, a book Bayern Munich can benefit from greatly given their current struggles. It is a lengthy book, so I will spare Bayern the burden of studying the entirety of it. And instead, I'll point to a specific chapter, Law number 10, Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. People who are perpetually miserable spread misery like an infection. Avoid these people like the plague. Conversely, if you associate with happy people, you'll share in the good fortune they attract and spread. So basically the law is hang out with winners and never, ever, under no circumstances should you ever, no matter what happens, associate with losers. And wouldn't you know it, Bayern have violated this cardinal rule. A Bayern team that wins championships in its sleep signed the captain of the most pathetic, mediocre, unaccomplished losing team in the Premier League, and now Munich suck at everything. Harry Kane has been telling us for years that he is Tottenham, that Spurs run through his veins, that he is Spurs through and through. Why did Bayern not believe him? Did this not turn up in Kane's scouting report? Harry Kane is the physical embodiment of lowly Spurs. We are talking about Tottenham Hotspur, a team that hates winning so much that they sacked Jose Mourinho before a cup final and appointed a former player as a coach to face Pep Guardiola in the final. A final which they subsequently lost. Who at Bayern thought that it would be a good idea to spend $100 million to sign the physical embodiment of disappointment and underachievement? Perhaps Munich thought that they could wash away the Tottenham from Harry Kane. But Spurs is in his blood. Losing is in his blood. You can't change Kane's blood. Bayern willingly invited the serial loser, and now he has infected Bayern Munich with this virus, and there is nothing that can be done. If Bayern want to return to the norm, they must rid themselves of this virus. There is no other way. Let this be a lesson. You don't win championships by signing talented losers. You win championships by signing proven winners. And Harry Kane is many things, but a winner he is not.